Jane Taylor from Tailor-Made Fitness. I'm just going to give you a short sequence of exercises you can do using the ball between your knees to enhance the moves you get through your tummy while you're doing your Fitness Pilates exercises. So hopefully these will all be familiar to you. Have some fun with them, play around, spend as long as you like on each move. I'm just going to run through a few repetitions of each one to give you some ideas, and then you can get on and play on your own. So I'm going to get you down onto the floor. You're going to take your feet in front and you're going to roll yourself back and have the ball between your knees. So we're going to start with shoulder bridge. This is a brilliant exercise just for mobilising the lower back. So the ball between the knees, and just apply a gentle squeeze. So you're going to get the inner thighs working a little bit, which will help to activate the pelvic floor, and all of that will help to activate the tummy muscles. So we're going to start head nice and relaxed, shoulders away from the ears, hands on the floor, and you're going to tilt the pelvis. So you're going to tilt the tailbone upwards, hollow in through the tummy, and then squeeze on the glutes, roll up through your shoulder bridge. So we're just going to roll up, roll down a few times just to get the lower back moving a little bit, and release at the bottom. So curl under, squeeze the glutes. So squeeze your buttocks and roll up. So one vertebra at a time. Coming off the floor, one vertebra at a time, returning down to the floor. So we're just rolling up, squeezing. So you don't want to overextend at the top. You want to keep the work in the glutes and just release back down. So next time, I'm going to hold at the top a little bit longer. So I'm going to roll up, squeeze the knees together, and work on keeping your hips level and at the same height off the floor. And you're going to lengthen one leg away. So you're going to bring it back down, replace it, and then change to the other side. So you're looking for no movement through the hips as you change the foot. And release. So same as before, release through the lower back. Tuck the tailbone under, squeeze through the glutes, and roll through the spine. Gentle squeeze on the ball, and lengthen out the leg. So if you've got one glute, one side of your buttocks less strong than the other, which is what most of us will have, you might find one side you noticeably struggle more than the other. So you're just going to work through at your own pace. You're breathing out as you roll up. Make sure you don't hold your breath. So inhale here, and then exhale as you lengthen. Inhale as you lower, exhale, inhale, and exhale as you roll through. So you can obviously stay at the top and keep extending. You can stay there for 4 or 5 repetitions on each leg if you wish to. So next one I'm going to show you, we're going to roll on up, and we're going to hold at the top and then just squeeze against the ball. So you're just going to gently squeeze the knees together. So we'll maybe do 10 or 12 repetitions. Squeezing, so keep it quite slow and controlled, and then roll down through. So this one really works through the buttocks, and of course your inner thighs. So you're rolling up, lifting through the hips, nice and long through the spine, and then squeeze and squeeze with the knees. 5, 6, 7. You can do as many as you like. I'm going to do about 12, so I'll do a couple more. And then I'm going to roll down and release. Anytime you need to, you can just hug your knees in towards your chest and then come back to it when you're ready. So we're going to do one more. This time the hips are going to pulse up and down. So release the lower back, squeeze on the glutes, and then we're just going to pulse up and down. While you're doing that, still squeezing a little bit between the inner thighs. Just get a really tight squeeze on your buttocks. And again, 10 or 12 repetitions. And then roll down and release. So you can keep doing those as many times as you like. Just be conscious of what's happening with your hamstrings. If you're feeling a lot of work in your hamstrings rather than your glutes, try and just check that you haven't got your feet too far away. Bring them closer into your bottom, and then normally that will get you activating the glutes a little bit better. So, next one I'm going to show you, we're going to do a series of ab curls. So, legs are bent, ball is between the knees. And all I'm going to do is take the hands just lightly to the temples or relaxing on the thighs. Little gentle squeeze between the knees. And I'm going to exhale and curl up. So very gently reaching towards the knees and hollowing through the tummy. So if you struggle with the neck, just have the hands there for a little bit of support. And you're thinking of bringing your your ribs towards your pelvis is all you're trying to do. You don't want to sit all the way up. You just want to curl through, breathing out, and then release back down. So it's nice and slow and controlled. So you might have one hand behind, one hand on the knee. Whatever works best for you. If you're doing it this way, make sure every few repetitions you just change over, just so that you even out and have the hand behind on the other side, and you're coming up. So gentle squeeze on the ball between the knees, just to keep the pelvic floor engaged. And then a variation you can try for this one is to have the ball in one hand. So you're just going to hold the ball overhead. The hand's going to come either to the thigh or behind the head, wherever you're more comfortable. You're going to inhale, and as you exhale, you're going to reach the ball towards the knee, and then come back. So the ball can come towards the knee, just centrally. It can come outside that knee, so you're going to just reach towards the outside of the knee. Or you can take it across to the outside of the opposite knee. So you'll work different sets of muscles depending which you try. So you're just rolling through nice and gently. So we're going to try one to the outside of the knee and come back, and I'm going to do one to the opposite side of the knee. So obviously we'll need to change over and do an even number on each side. So a little bit of help, so support for the neck if you need it. The arm extends, you exhale, you reach to the knee. You inhale, you come back. So we're going to go outside the knee this time. So reach around to the side. No tension in the neck, so you're not pulling the neck forward as you roll. You're starting all the work here. So rib cage coming towards the pelvis, and just reach that ball across. So make sure you've done an even number of those on each side. And then we're going to try one more variation. So we can have the knees in tabletop position. Ball is going to go between the knees and the arms extend. I'm going to curl up, take hold of the ball, extend back, leave the ball overhead. I'm going to curl up, place the ball between the legs and extend back. If that feels quite manageable, harder will be with the feet on the floor, so that the knees and the target for the ball are a little bit further away. So you're breathing out, curling in, breathing in, coming back down. If you want to make it a little bit more challenging still, you're going to be here. You'll pass the ball to the knees and you're going to lengthen. You'll curl in, take the ball and lengthen. So much more advanced option that one. Make sure that you're not pulling on the neck and that you're not working too hard for you. Choose the right level that suits. And when you extend those legs, if you're going to do that option, make sure you don't then arch your lower back. So play around with your ab curls, have some fun with those. And then a lovely one to finish with when you're in this position is to have the ball between the knees, arms come out to the side, and we're going to do knee rolling. So you're going to let the knees drop to one side, the head can look towards the opposite hand, the shoulders staying down on the floor. You're going to use the tummy muscles to bring yourself right back to the middle, and then go away to the other side. So your opposite shoulder presses into the floor, get a really nice stretch through the lower back, right through the torso, tummy muscles draw in and drag your body back to the middle. So you think of your tummy muscles as your brakes. They're going to stop you going too far and then they're going to bring you all the way back in. So slightly more challenging option on this one, you can extend one leg. So as it comes over the top, the leg extends. As you come back to the middle, you switch legs around. You extend up nice and long with one, and then the other down. So you just switch them over as you come through the middle, tummy muscles. Legs are relaxed, tummy muscles are doing all the work. And then if that's still quite manageable and you want the ultimate challenge, both legs extended, you've got much longer levers, they're going to be heavier, and you're going to need much more control through the tummy ball, so you don't collapse out too far to the side. So just keep it nice and controlled through the tummy muscles all the time and work through at your own pace and do as many of those as you want to do. So there's some exercises you can do with ball between the knees. Give them a try and let me know how you get on. Well done.